that's our vision. It's really like a digital fire extinguisher. And that's where we're kind of focusing a lot currently on making it way more effortless to use. And I think this is one of the main avenues that we see.
Asking what about university and education market?
I guess you're really.
There's a couple of questions that are interesting at the bottom. One about the real was able to sell R2.
Yes.
Education market
That's a very good question.
or training?
So, right, R2 was only certified for the EU region, and actually everything that was produced is basically sold out. There are some small refurbished ones that generally.
Like for linemen,
general, we are sold
like
so,
for linemen.
Linemen are not university.
It's training.
Training. I put in.
That's
They're not responding to any of our questions.
Doesn't matter. They will contact you. She will contact you later.
She said she will.
Start basically.
I said let's have a meeting with the team.
Partners of us will get basically early access, as Timon mentioned, right, with the DVT2 device in Q2 to give initial feedback and validate it and already show it to certain customers, and then shipments will begin in the second half of this year. Yeah, and this will be.
There was a question about planned future production in China. Right, we're very transparent. So currently we still have production lines ongoing, but we're also looking in other areas. We believe it's important to have general, let's say, to be open about this. And we are very much open. We don't see as much stress on others.
A lot of people are saying about AI cases with the hype of AI. So that this guy says contact me. So they don't know what to do.
Sarah asked about university and training markets. Sarah, give me more details on that one, and we'll get that answer for you. I loved the question about Google. If you guys can
like linemen.
How are linemen part of the university?
That training.
Yes.
Yeah,
Florida Power and Light.
Pretty frustrating topic, I would say. It's pretty frustrating to work with
FPNL.
guys like
they don't know what FPNL is.
And they're very
utilities.
We tried a lot, but the thing is, basically, they have very strict certifications that only work actually for smartphones.
And
so you need to have a touch basically screen for it to even be. So Android Enterprise
inspector audits.
You can only apply for Android Enterprise once you're certified for Android, basically Android. And to get the Android certification, you need to have a touch screen. And this, of course, is nonsense for AR devices. And we will never get that. And AR devices in general. And we're also in talks actually with Vuzix and other guys, DigiLens, who are all pretty pissed about that, I can tell you. And it's really annoying because, yes, we understand it would help you a lot. It would actually also help us a lot. But no, we're basically building up the stack that Android Enterprise would be offering to make it happen. And if there's something that you miss from that, let us know, right? And then we can build that.
Yeah, we can do so and get that going. I think that's also great, what Sebastian just said, right? Because we are building all of that out. We basically have a set of features that gives us almost the same level of capabilities that now also allows us then in the later part of the year to bring these capabilities to other devices that would otherwise also need to work through all of these iterations and learnings that we already did.
Yeah,
just basically the advantage.
Absolutely. And it's
so
just
they took
more
another
targeted
company
for
that was
AR
their competitor.
For the enterprise. So.
To clueless together.
Right.
It's better than one.
We're planning on updating the companion app.
Yeah, good question.
Okay.
Yeah, good question. So actually, we're looking into that as we speak. Yes, there will be a certain level of updates.
She can tell you what others are doing.
But yes, we have that.
I mean, Kristen, it's like.
Yeah. I mean, the question would
in
be
general, the whole. Yeah, go ahead.
What would you like from the companion app? What is the most important part of the companion app? Do you even need the companion app?
Do you even use it? Yes. What do you do with it? Yeah.
Because
I think that's very important.
Usage is kind of low-ish, and then also often what happens, what we see is if basically customers start using the companion app, sometimes they're like, yeah, then I take the phone to do it. And so if you have the phone
run it on Android phones.
To
Well, that's what they're talking about it
running.
now.
It's
So
like,
US
why do
too.
you have
He's
to
asked. He's answering
Don't
it. You have to
scream.
leave. They don't want to
Companion
answer
app,
anymore.
we're very much looking and seeking out for feedback. What is most valuable and deeper thing from that.
What is also important there, we will not look at the companion app really as a separate thing. It's really part of the whole ecosystem of how to get the device going, how to connect it to Wi-Fi, right? How to register it. It's much more than just, let me bring up the companion app, right? And so we look for the easiest way to get started on the device. And so it has to do with setup.
Asking what about the SIM card and
Really, as Sebastian said, if you have
what
any
about the
feedback,
SIM
feel free
card?
to share that. We'll also try to get sessions on with more feedback. We already got quite a lot of great feedback. Thank you so much. But there can never be enough. So definitely reach out at any time.
Well, what about, we're just rapid firing here, the subscription
Yeah.
thing on ARC, is there going to be a possibility to do
Your
one-off
SIM card
purchases?
incorporated?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a very good point and question that is asked. It's slightly too early. We'll talk about that during
Modem
the
integration.
announcement, probably for you guys slightly beforehand. But it's currently a little bit too early. But what is very important and what you need to know, in the end, we will do whatever is needed from you guys and therefore from the market. So we'll do our best to really fit that and also not to cannibalize the devices each other themselves. And so we rather try to expand the markets to new segments rather than trying to compete on different business model or whatever is going on. So we're very much open to what you think is the best, but we have the capability to do almost whatever we want to.
Still getting the SIM card question about connectivity on the device. Did you address that? I feel like we talked about 5G.
Yeah, I mean, it's about certification, right? What RealWare has done and recommends basically previously is to have a dongle, which makes basically a hotspot or basically connects with the USB port. And then you can actually put in a SIM card in this dongle and you can have it next to.
They're not
to the
incorporated in the product
This
itself.
is how it's solved pretty easily. If you have any questions, you can also reach out to us. I will quickly provide you my email in the direct chat.
I mean, and therefore we're actually quite open. You can also just say, right, our emails are basically first name @ realware.com.
Okay.
Is the one from me and Sebastian.
Okay.
Please don't
Real-
spam us. But yeah, if there's anything, just reach out. Might be a little bit bold to say that in front of so many people, but yeah, better to say than to write it.
I feel like I know the answer to Michael's question. The RealWare Z1 is still going to be the only intrinsically safe line, correct?
Yes. And I think that's actually important. We should address that point as well. What about the future product strategy? What product is going away? So there's very important to say the Navigator is not going away.